Hello, and welcome to yet another D&D show on the internet. We're a group of friends who've decided to record our D&D sessions for fun, and maybe to get a few of you drawn into the fantasy landscape that is Dungeons & Dragons. Background effects provided by Sword Coast Soundscapes, so please check them out on YouTube. Now, let's begin. Okay, so last time in the Moonshae Isles, you guys had made the trek from Ogden to Horsa. Horsa is the frontier town right before Regent's Field, directly to the south, where there's not a whole lot of civilization. And in the winter months, it's just a big field of snow. Roughly, let me think. I think that's probably a good couple hundred miles, one or 200 miles here. I'll give you the exact measurement at some other point. But you guys have found yourselves in Horsa. Like I said, it's a frontier town. You've got the main central plaza surrounded by shops, and there's the gate there. There's people selling things on the road, the inns and the taverns. I know Shiv had taken off with the cart to go do some work to get some pocket change. As for whatever you guys are doing, there are a few facilities you can take advantage of here. I know you did some shopping before the session was over as well.
And I got 2 fishing poles and gave one to Petunia because Rith refused.
Yep.
I was trying to be nice.
I'm
you
trying
get more
again.
valor on salmon. But no, it's for me and Petunia now. We're going to get a lot of fish, that's all. Continue. It's literally in my notes. 2 fishing poles, 1 to Petunia because Rith refused.
Okay, so looking at the map, or my calendar here, the temperature is a brisk, a low of 19 degrees Fahrenheit and a high of 29 with a light breeze and some clouds, and it's snowing a good amount today. And I'd say you guys spent your first couple nights just acquainting yourself with civilization again. You had been on the road for quite some time, and yeah. You guys find yourselves in, let me find my note sheet here. You're in the Central Plaza Inn.
Oh, what city?
Horsa.
That's right.
The Central City Inn.
Central Plaza Inn.
It's not Tony Plaza, bitches.
You guys have been here for, I'm gonna say, like 3 days now.
The frontier town? Like, what kind of work's getting done around here right now? Like, what's the regular folk up to?
There's a huge forest to the east and to the west. So you've got a lot of woodcutters and woodworkers here. You've got a few iron workers and forges, not as many as, like, say, Caracaladir or Blackstone, but there's one main one at least.
Yeah.
And you've got the Swanmay River. Horsa resides on, like, the top of this huge cliff hundreds of feet up. And there's a really big bridge a little to the east that heads down to Regent's Field. This bridge is a giant bridge, and this thing's probably a good 20 miles long. It overlooks the Swanmay River and the Tear Glade to the east, which opens up into the Sea of Swords. So you've got fishermen, like, caravans. They can't easily fish without going down to the river at the bottom of the cliff. And they don't really stray too far out at this time of year. You've got, like, wild animals and beasts that are very winter themed out there, yetis and wolves.
Yeah, no, I guess my main question is, like, it's clear, like, they're not, like, preparing for a festival or anything like that, right? Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing.
There is.
Just a regular.
You have heard inklings of a festival.
Okay. What's, like, am I able to like get a feel of like what is probably the main profession or export here? Like, is this a place for carpenters mostly, or is it like
Carpenters and
Like,
woodcutters for sure.
carpenters and woodcutters? Like, what's this town known for besides the bridge?
It is the pretty much the entrance to northern Caladir from the south. So there is a lot of different inns here. They make a lot of money that way. You do have a lot of like.
So it's a lot of trade, like just mostly people passing through.
Yeah,
It's like their main source of income.
exactly. Yeah, you've got like souvenir shops all over, stuff like that.
So then I take it like the road conditions in fairly decent condition. There's probably a fairly decent town guard and stuff, since there's a lot of people coming in and out all the time.
Yeah, the northern gate leading from Horsa to the north, where you guys just came from, there's a large gate, kind of like a big arch with a big gate, and there's this guardhouse right there connected to it.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of a way Enoch would make himself useful here. Do we have any idea of roughly how long we're going to be staying here?
At least a week with whatever Shiv is doing, right?
Yeah, Shiv did come back to the inn throughout the nights, but Shiv's been making herself busy otherwise.
And you said they don't fish right now? Because it's super dangerous?
Yeah.
Damn.
However,
What are you worried about danger for?
as you guys are sitting at the inn, you do hear the innkeep mention something about the fishing tournament going on.
Bro, is CJ gonna show up at the fishing tourney?
No, it's going to be Chip. No, I
What do they
guess
say
what...
about it?
From what you hear, a large caravan is going to make their way south in a day,
Okay.
and they're going to head down the bridge and into the ravine.
And
they're
where
gonna.
are these people that are like accumulating? Are they also in the inn, like coming to do this, or?
Yeah, the innkeep is setting up a bunch of materials that you can buy for fishing.
Okay.
He's setting up a little stand outside. Well, it wouldn't be him; it would be one of the local fishermen.
Okay. I mean, I'll see what everyone else is doing, but I may head that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I just got them. I'm ready to use my fishing rods. Like Petunia has one now.
Yeah, Petunia would be. She'd be kind of looking forward to that too. She's like, "Are we tackling this? Get it?"
Iron.
You funny.
So you the finger guns, or the finger and dinger puns, bitches. But Joe is back. I appreciate that. But now Pebble, you know what? Never mind. I like your Christmas tree, Joe.
Yep.
What the hell is Enoch going to do?
Yeah, Enoch, you probably spent your first 2 days just finding all the shops and acquainting yourself with like the layout.
Yeah,
of the
I
location,
had a
imagine.
decent shopping trip to do. Like, I bought a bunch of equipment, so...
Yeah.
I was just mostly preparing for, like, actual adventuring and getting the shit, like, the mundane shit nobody thinks about.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I did tell you guys to prepare for a hex crawl for whenever you're done
Oh,
with
yeah.
this.
No, I've got a 10-foot pole. I'm good for anything now.
The next wall is like, instead of a dungeon, it's like a hexagon thing, like a
Yeah.
cage match.
Yep. So it's a hexagon grid instead of a square grid, and each square or each hexagon is a 12-mile expanse you can travel. You can go at a fast pace. I think you can go 4 of those a day. At a medium pace, you can go 3, and at a slow pace, you can go 2 or 1.
Opponent's the environment.
What'd you say?
Our opponent is the environment in a hex crawl. We're just trying not to starve to death or freeze to death or, get killed by wild animals.
I thought this was like each hexagon had some kind of like
No,
essentially
it's
boss
just-
we had to fight.
No, it's just we're going to be traveling a long distance and we're not going to be doing like fast travel. We're going to actually take the pace in real time.
Oh, that's okay. Now I get why we have rations. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
I'm a little slow, guys. It's okay.
No, you're good. I guess with what Enoch can do, there's not. Is there like any guilds here that might probably be upset if Enoch started to say, I don't know, charging people to fix wagon wheels and basically just charging for him to cast mending and shit?
Asking around, and from what you hear, there is a guild here. This guild, though, is it's not a guild like that. It's not a professions guild. It's actually a heroes guild, known as the Heroes Roost.
So what? Just like a ragtag guild of adventurers?
Yeah, it's an adventurers guild.
Okay, well that's not going to be a problem. Do I have? I guess I would probably have to register the guild in Caercalidil. Enoch's gonna set up a. He's gonna, go through all the bureaucratic bullshit that he needs to pretty much just like set up a little stand. Where he's just offering like basically repair services.
Yeah. Okay.
Fixing pretty much whatever anyone's got. Like anything he can't mend, he'll actually like just use his skills to fix.
Okay.
And he'll charge for any materials he needs.
Right.
But yeah, he'll just set up like a little is that guild stand, and just start fixing stuff.
Okay.
I mean, he's got all the materials he needs. He's got all the food. We've got all the rations we need at this point. Just coin, really. I mean, we're gonna be going like another half a continent away before we can even get to the damn boat.
Oh, I did forget to mention that you guys do have free rooms at this inn thanks to Shiv's job. She was got in good faith with the tavern keep who knew the inn keep and basically got the rooms for free. What's up?
I have a question. So you said that this place, Horsa, is essentially the entrance to Caercalidil?
Yeah.
So how far away is this from our farm?
What's the wait?
It's a good ways, yeah.
Our farm is in Caercalidil, right?
Your farm is north of Caercalidil over the Fairheight Range in a little town called Grovensgrad.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, this is probably a good month away on foot.
Yeah, it's like probably...
Can you spell Grovensgrad for me?
Here, I'll type it in the chat for you.
Yeah, it's probably close to like 100 miles away from us or so.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my bad. I knew it was like in Caercalidil. I just didn't realize how massive Caercalidil is. And I know it was in Grovensgard. It's just like I always kind of thought it was like a part of Caercalidil.
Yeah, so it is. Caladir is this actual region. There's a city called Caercalidil, which is like the capital of Caladir.
Oh, so we're just in the entrance to Caladir.
Yes, sorry, yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
I read Caercalidil. That's my bad. I'm shitty with directions in fantasy and real life.
No worries.
Never mind. That negates my other question.
So yeah, you would know Enoch to head to the guards tower. That's where they do a lot of their like administrative stuff too.
Yeah.
And you would be able to get set up. They would say, you just have to supply your own stand and don't be right in the middle of the entrance or in the what do you call it, the central plaza. But you can set up with the other stands that are around.
Yeah, I mean, Enoch will set up in a spot that he feels like is going to get, like, probably the most, like, as much traffic as he can without being, like, actively, like, being a dick to other merchants set up.
Right, and
he'll
you
find,
would...
like, a spot that's vacant, and he'll set up a shop there and build a, probably not, like, a super fancy stall, but, like, one that's very practical. Like, it's very clearly got, like, benches and like tool racks and stuff for him.
Okay.
Can I go register for the fishing tourney?
Sure.
Or like, do I have to register or just join the?
Yeah, you would have to register.
Okay, I want to go to the desk in the inn or wherever it is in the inn that is heading up and registering for that.
Okay.
Is there an entrance fee or anything?
Yeah. So when you do, you find there is a little stand set up outside of the inn. And you see a small line of people, some older gentlemen, mostly fishing gurus. And they would tell you that the tournament will begin in 2 days.
Oh, okay.
And the entrance fee is a gold.
Okay.
And the rules are, you can catch 3 fish, and whatever 3 fish you catch, you register your catches with proof that you caught them during the tournament.
What kind of proof?
Basically, you'll all just go out at the same time into the river. You'll be on like a little raft or some kind of canoe or something.
Okay, I thought it was starting today, so.
No, you've got some time.
Okay. I'm just kind of exploring all the little things in the plaza, like the little stands, like Enoch is amongst.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. What about Rith? How are you going to keep yourself busy for these few days?
That is a good question.
There's.
Did you see my PM?
No, I didn't. Apparently, streamer mode is on. Let me disable that. Let me take a look.
Since I have a history.
You want to be a tournament judge?
I do.
Wait, is he judging my fish?
Well, I mean, I've got a pretty set amount of rules. To be a tournament judge, I would say you do have the basically the resume for it. You've caught at least 2 Aileron salmons, and
1 gold, blessed by the gods.
and saying that as you're at the stand, they'll say you can judge, however, you won't be able to participate.
Fine.
And it's not really like judging who has the best fish. It's basically counting tabs. Because I have
like a weighing and stuff.
Yeah, I've got points that each fish is worth.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Here, let me get an index card.
He's the fucking Simon Cowell of the fishing tourney.
Let me actually, I will with that being said, I will send you an image of how it is judged.
Cool.
Do we get to know that as the players?
Only judges will be able to know this.
Aha!
So we don't know like what we're judged on. We're just, and also if we catch fish and we choose to throw them back in hopes of better fish, do they count towards our 3?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna ask that too. Like whatever comes to me is what will be judged, correct?
Right.
Right.
You can throw fish in and out as at will, but you only have 8 hours to do it, which means I'll give you 8 checks, and you can keep the best 3 essentially.
And you can keep them from. So if you keep one from each check, essentially, can you after that check, if you find something better, like if you fish up something better, can you toss back the previous one, and that not count, or does it count each?
Yeah,
time
you'll
you
just
check?
you'll keep the 3 until the very end.
But can
Oh, you get 3 submissions, or do you just get 1? You get the best of 3.
You get 3 submissions. So
Okay.
basically what happens is you'll catch as many as you can in those 8 hours, which is 8 checks. And then you'll keep the best 3. And at that point, actually, you know what? I could probably share this with you guys so you have an idea. I'll just go ahead and post that into the Moonshae chat. But this
I'm
is
just saying, like I was just making sure that like you get to look at all of your fish that you've caught.
yes.
Like you can hold as many as you want. You just only get to submit those 3.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you get to keep any that you choose to hold and not submit?
Yeah, anything you don't submit will be yours.
Okay. Damn, this is really Animal Crossing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I'd be lying if I said it didn't have a lot of influence on that. So yeah, that would be the details there. So you're basically looking for anything towards the bottom of the list.
God, I want an Aileron salmon. After Riff did it, like, it just feels so, I'm sure it felt so satisfying. Damn. Oh.
Yeah. If you can get somebody to bid buku bucks on it, that's what's fun.
I mean, yeah, but
You fair that with me?
can I pin
Yeah.
this? How do
Here, I can pin it.
I don't know if I can pin it. I don't know how to. I just wanted to like reference it because the fishing tourney doesn't start for a couple of days.
Right. So going back to Enoch, you are able to set up your stand, and being kind of like a tradesman by trade, with all your different trades that you would know where to set up, what would be a pretty good like strategic spot without stepping on the toes of the other peddlers and things of that nature.
Yeah, I guess like just in the meantime, like Enoch's not the kind to like really yell at people to come check out his shop and stuff. If there's no people around, he's probably just walking on Silverwing, maybe like kind of redesigning him a little bit. Also, I'm renaming Loshan back to Silverwing because my brain likes that better.
That's fair. Okay. So
Probably
you're gonna
make him look more draconic again.
Okay. How much time do you want to spend at this stand?
Oh, I mean, there's really not a whole lot going on here, unless something else is going on. This is, like, I assume Enoch probably took, like, the first day just building the damn stand, like, the first day getting all the paperwork and building the stand, and then, like, the following days, it's just a 8-hour work day for him.
Yeah.
Or, whatever, like, maybe 10 hours, take some time for lunch and whatnot, but...
Right.
While those people buying shit, he's out there.
Hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good. You're good. We've just been basically doing like downtime stuff. The only thing you missed, basically, is that there is a fishing tournament that's going to be happening soon.
Oh snap!
Yep, in 2 days.
And we got free room.
And you got free rooms in the inn.
Great.
But if there's nothing else you guys want to do, are you home, Tyler?
Nah, I'm driving, so I figured I'd just listen in.
Okay. Did you want
That's
to?
all.
It can be kind of automated if you want to join in on the fishing tournament.
Sure, why not?
Okay, it is a gold to enter.
That's no skin off my beak.
Do you have fishing supplies?
Cause you got a beat.
No, I was gonna see if I could fly over the water, see if I could see a fish, and like try and dive bomb it, like bird style.
There you go.
It's not
Because as soon as
impossible.
you said fishing tournament, that's what I thought. I'm like, I'm gonna eagle this thing.
Yeah, basically
Okay,
the rules
Gulliver.
are you have 8 hours to catch any amount of fish, but you submit the best 3, and I put a little chart in there showing what are the best fish. But I can automate that for you. And Shiv, I know you would probably be busy making money for the week.
Yeah.
But was there anything you wanted to do outside of that?
Nah, you already know what I was working on.
Yeah. Okay, so we will. Let me see. I got Enoch for the second day that you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
You make 20 silver. There's your biggest job would be like a cart that comes in with one of the wheels missing and it's kind of dragging on the ground. So you would help repair that cart and the part of the road that it was dragging on. The guards would kind of hire you to help fix that.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. I mean, I've been fixing our wagon wheels this entire time. It's just a matter of getting the wood and just carving into the right spot.
Yeah, and
Holding on to
after
it,
costs
something.
of getting wood and stuff, Shiv would actually eventually show up to you one day and supply you with some wood, and you'd pay up front. But after all is said and done, you make a net total of 20 silver.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We're gonna go.
Where not?
Okay. Yeah, so Sydney's gonna go pee real quick, so we'll take a quick.
Real quick.
So in this scenario, Rith,
Yeah.
you get a letter
You
Okay.
just got a letter.
from the
I just got a
Rovensgrad Dairy Devils farm.
Oh, okay.
And inside, it is, it's from Lock Hill, farmhand Lock Hill. And he says, business was pretty slow. We had our first big blizzard up here. However, you guys did make money still.
Ooh.
In the envelope, there is a satchel of coins with 15 gold,
Okay.
9 silver,
Okay.
and 2 copper.
15 gold, 9 silver, 2 copper.
All right. Let me pull up our. Are any of the other Dairy Devils with me, or is this gonna be just me?
You would probably have Mazakeen and Harbinger and Petunia with you right now.
So that was 15 gold. Do we have a pile of gold that we've been dedicating back to the farm, or no?
No, we were gonna store it, but we need a bank to do it at the farm, so
Yeah.
I was turning. I heard his turn signal.
what's that?
You were turning because I heard your turn signal.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you guys hear a lot of like background noise from me, it's too much, just let me know, because I did have my windows down, and I didn't know if you're getting a lot of motion.
It's not too bad to me, honestly.
I got it
No,
rolled up.
that's all funny.
Let me know what this sounds like.
We'll let you know.
So I mean, everybody's gonna get like 3 gold. This,
Did you notice a change in the last 3 seconds?
no.
Okay, because I rolled my windows down. It was like, just probably didn't pick that up.
Well, there's nothing really to do with that note and information as of right now, anyway. But
Yeah, it's basically just my D100 roll got lower because I have a
Yeah.
list that does tragic incident, slow demand, regular business, great business, and huge success, and they're just different gold amounts for each one.
Can we change that to
Rith got the letter from the Grovensgrad farm, the Dairy Devils farm. Can you tell me, Yoshi?
How did it do?
It was slow demand, so there was 15 gold, 9 silver, and 2 copper in it.
Okay.
How
Can
much
we
does it cost to run an advertising campaign?
Farmer Lockhill or our fucking Gallenclack, if either of them have a tragic incident where they die,
Nope. So
just gonna-
tragic incidents. So what will happen is
Use like an acreage of land.
it'll create a negative balance there. And if it's not paid in full, each monthly roll will be treated as a 1. And if a 1 is rolled, then one of the places is destroyed until fixed.
I was gonna ask. Well, I'm sure.
is it possible for the farm to go under?
Oh, yeah.
Literally just.
Yeah,
named
if
ways
if
that
you have a
could.
negative balance and you don't pay it off every month, it'll keep destroying places until you have a negative balance and you start owing money to the
That's
state.
what I was gonna ask. Is
If you don't mind me asking, Mitch, did you use a template for this, or is this something you completely made up?
I made this up.
Oh my gosh.
alright. Also, 2 things now. One, if Tyler
That's
talks,
very
someone
impressive.
tell me what he says because I can't hear him. Second, I'm sure someone already asked, but I caught the last end while I was putting on my headphones. Who was the most successful from the farm? That how do we get this money? Can we tell which station or whatever on the farm is doing the best? Or?
I mean, it's all on the sheet. There's an export per month, and right now, of what you have, your most profitable things look to be the crop fields. You have 2 crop fields.
Is that what this? Oh, okay. I'll get with you later, dude.
Okay.
'Cause I have questions. But they're not relevant to everyone, so continue.
Okay. So, if everyone's good on that, or if you wanted to discuss further the farm.
I was actually wondering. Hang on, let me consult my notes. But the kid that I sent there, that I gave ale to the first time, did he show up at the farm, or would I know?
Yep, he will have showed up. Yep, I actually just put the difference in there.
He did. And I can't find right now. What's his name?
I don't think I gave him a name.
I don't think he hang on. Small ale for child that is crying.
I am the man with no
May send him to work on farm if he wants. And I sent him there because his mother anyway, Does he have a name now or no?
No, I haven't come up with one. If I do, if he becomes important, I'll give him a name.
That's fine. I'm just kind of keeping tabs.
You last a week and I might learn your name, kid.
I'm just keeping tabs because Masking sent him.
Yeah.
I like it.
In that case, if you guys have nothing further on that, we will go to the fishing tournament.
It's time!
Okay.
Let me get to my character sheet. Actually, hang on 1 second. Because before I go to the fishing tournament, I might want to go to one of the stands and buy a bait.
Buy what?
Bait.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking through my, I feel like I bought some at some point, but it might not have been much. And I'm looking through my bag, holding in my backpack real quick. Like, what would it be called?
What?
Like, fish bait, essentially?
I think it's fish block.
Let me just search.
It can be a block and tackle.
Oh, a block and tackle. I did buy that. I just don't know which category it's in. Let me search all.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I have, I do have one of them. It weighs 5 pounds, and, is that all I would need, or do I need to buy more for this fishing tournament?
No, everything in the block and tackle is permanent. Like, you don't have to use up anything.
Okay.
There's, like, lures and stuff.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was prepared. Now you may proceed.
Okay, so the morning of, anyone who's going to be a participant of the tournament, judges included, you guys meet in the plaza. It's pretty early. It's probably like 5 a.m. It'll take a full day to travel down to the river. There's like a path going down the cliff, and you'll set up camp.
Can I fly there on my bird?
You can, but they have like a little caravan of wagons and stuff. And in fact, Enoch, they would offer you to go along in case there are some like mechanical issues with boats or wagons.
Yeah, I mean, if they need stuff repaired, I'll be down. I guess I'll set up down by the below, doing all the stuff, like organizing the event. I'll have, like, a repair station, like, fix broken poles, or, like, you know, you said they're taking everyone's going out on boats on the river?
Yep, they're going out on little boats. There's going to be one main ship, and then everyone will have, like, their own rented rowboat. That's what the gold is for anyone who's taking part.
Is Petunia coming with her fishing rod I gave her?
And the
Yes.
river's not frozen yet?
Nope, it's a big running river. It's brackish water coming in from the river, or from the ocean.
He's trying to like
So, yep, you guys will head down that way. And Shiv, you also deliver some extra wood to this caravan before they head out.
I'm gonna, like, give them high fives and good lucks.
Yeah. Petunia's gonna be like, yeah, wish me luck. It's cold out here, and especially on the water.
And when Mazakine goes by,
I have my
like, just
fancy
slouch
clothes
down
on.
to give her a high five.
Yeah.
Want to
And my
get
nice-
lower? Well, to give her a high five, I should say. Sorry.
I'm gonna go to the judges table and
He's so elegant.
just hang out.
Yep. So on the
How cold is it today?
19 degrees.
actually,
Yeah.
it would go to a new day. So let me
Oh, right.
pull it
sorry.
a day forward. 16 degrees
Yeah,
as a low, and 27 is the high.
Enoch has prepared to create bonfire for today.
Yeah. So actually, all the judges and all the participants, you know, you got the rescue team in case someone drowns or something. You're all out on the big ship. There's a small crew that's on land, but that would probably be you, Enoch.
Yeah,
you can
I'm
make
on
your
land.
choice if you want to go on land or on the ship.
I am on land most of the time. If they need me to do something on the ship, somebody will bring a rowboat and pick me up.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But otherwise, I am set up near a bonfire. Well, I will let anybody who wants to, like, just warm up around the bonfire go for it, like, it's a 5-foot bonfire, so.
Yeah.
If I get cold, I can just get resistance by changing Umbra's type, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, just message if you wanted to make her a white dragon for this.
I do.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, all?
Cool. And you probably would have done that the night before or something, just in case.
Yeah. Thank you.
I imagine.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, and with that, you guys are out on the ocean on the big ship. There's like a big galley, essentially. What's that?
I'm just singing. I'm singing.
Oh, you're good. So, Rith, you are in a little stand, like in the captain's, where would be the captain's quarter. Obviously, this has been repurposed from a battleship or whatever. It's more of like just a cruise ship at this point. And there's a couple other judges. So anyone who is participating can either fish from the ship or take a boat out.
Can I, if I investigate, would I decide differently?
Yeah, you can roll me an investigation.
Like, just to see where I feel like I would have the best setup.
Yeah.
That is a 17 plus 1.
18?
Yeah.
So you would know that to get to a decent place, it would take 1 hour, but your first roll will be made with advantage.
For my fish?
Mm-hmm.
Is that if I stay on the...
No, if you take a rowboat out.
Okay, then I'm going to take a rowboat out.
Okay. And
I would offer Petunia to come in the boat with me.
yeah, she'll go out on the boat with you. And she'll help you row. So I know Tyler, you are currently driving, so you can't roll dice, so I will roll for you. Did you want to take a rowboat out, or did you want to stay on the ship?
Oh, I'll stay on the ship, but I'll fly up to kind of get
A bird's
bird's
eye
eye
view.
view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're using a spell slot for fly? I will let you make your first roll with advantage on the fishing table as well.
Okay.
What's
But I
giving
want
us
to
advantage, by the way?
scoop it up. My tail is- I'm on the left.
What'd you say,
I
Tyler?
want to dive and scoop a fish up with my tail. That's how I want to try and fish.
Okay. There will be drawbacks to that. But
Okay.
it's not gonna be crazy. It's just gonna make you fish slower if you don't pass the save.
I'm just going.
Okay. So anyone who is staying on the ship can make a roll on a D20 roll, just straight D20. And I'm going to do some D20 rolls for the other participants.
How many of us are there?
There, aside from Petunia, yeah, aside from you three, essentially, there are 7 other fishermen out here.
10, that's nice.
So we'll take a minute. A couple of them are going to be out taking.
I'm a little too hyped to have Mazakine fish. Because it's outside her comfort zone, but part of her character development, she was very fascinated when Rith brought back the Aileron salmon. And so I kind of just fed that into, because I thought it was a different avenue for her. And I thought it'd be fun.
Right.
So I'm a little too excited for it. Mazakine's not, she's cool, she's collected, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I figured, y'all just bought fishing tackle and stuff. You want to take advantage of the opportunity to go fishing.
That I'm very grateful for, as having you as a DM, because I was looking into it for a while before I bought the fishing equipment.
Right.
So that is exciting. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just typing some stuff in.
I got worried. It got real quiet.
You died. You dove into the water. It was freezing, and that's the last part.
And now I am going to make a roll for Harbinger really quick. You got a 10, but I'm giving you advantage on your first roll because you used a spell slot for this. You got a 14. You caught a koi.
So this is just a flat D20 roll, not anything not an investigation or
Nomikoi.
Right.
start. Come on.
What'd you say, Tyler?
I'm gonna see if shit wants to start quaking.
Okay.
I mean, it's rare, so that's not bad.
Yeah. The koi is pretty high up on the table. Points-wise, that is 15 points.
Out of how many?
Yay!
However many you catch, I guess. You just want the most amount of points. Obviously, the aileron salmon is worth 250.
I see that. I just didn't realize this column was points. I'm way too invested. It's okay. Massachusetts chill.
And then
No.
Petunia is going to not roll because she's out on the boat with you, helping get out to a good location.
I have a side question here.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, you said it's 8 hours total,
Mm-hmm.
and does the rowing count as part of our time?
Yes, like I said, if you want to take a boat out, it will take up your first hour, but your next roll will have advantage.
Okay. Because I was confused about like the first roll and what gave us advantage, so that helps. Thank you.
So besides Petunia and Mazakin going out, only 2 other fishermen decided to go out. So the other 5 here that aren't affiliated with you guys have made their catches. So for the second hour, why don't you go ahead and give me a roll, Mazakin? And you make this d20 roll with advantage, and I will do the same for Petunia.
My light went off when I jumped. That is an 18 or... I dropped my dice. Fuck. 1 second, guys.
And
Or a 6.
so 18.
Yeah.
Give me a d6 roll.
Okay. Coming. 6.
And then I will make roll for Harbinger.
That is a 3.
You catch a Narhelm goby. And Harbinger, your next roll. I rolled a 1 for you.
Yeah!
Unless you want to use another spell slot for fly, you can get advantage.
Is this how we're doing today?
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay. That is a 5.
Alright.
You caught an eel.
Ooh.
And don't forget, you guys do have, I'm pretty sure everyone has inspiration. I'm not keeping track of that for everyone else, so just keep that in mind. And then let me make rolls for the other folks.
I'm gonna eat that eel.
You're gonna eat it? Okay.
Yeah.
I will,
Like a pelican.
I will take it out of your catches. So now I have to make rolls for all these other dudes. I think I got a 19. Is gonna get this guy. He's going to get Alright, and the next 2 will get advantage. Okay, and then this guy. Okay, So the second hour is up.
Who was the best catch that out?
You don't really know. You just
I thought
know.
we could see them. That's what
No, you rode an hour out. Petunia caught a killifish.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. And at this point, Enoch.
Yep.
One of the guys that's in one of the rowboats, one of the other two, he comes back and he's like, his rowboat is broken. There's a hole in it.
Like, how big of a hole we talking? Like, this bitch ain't even seaworthy anymore?
Yeah, it looks like he like ran into a rock.
And then just tore a whole chunk out of it, huh?
Yeah, right in the front, bottom front, like the hull.
It was a vanilla Minecraft rowboat.
Oh god, yeah, it just turned into sticks.
Yeah. Let's see. It's just like it's a rowboat, right? There's no mast or anything.
Right.
The oars are still in good condition, or did you break those too?
They're a little chewed up, but they're not terrible. Like, you could probably mend those.
Yeah, those can be mended. As far as the whole, okay. I guess I will probably have to, if it's a decent sized hole, let's see, what would Enoch do? He would probably stop cutting. You know, he's probably gonna make the hole a little bit bigger just to, you know, give it a nice consistent shape. So
Okay.
it's not a raggedy hole. And then once it's got a good shape, he'll start working on getting a basically a plug that he'll be able to, like, how do you put it? Brace and screw a plug into it so that it'll be airtight.
Oh, yeah.
And then, you know, brace it, make sure it's not gonna wiggle out of there or anything. Sand it down a little bit. It's probably gonna take a bit of work. I mean, if I'll tell him, like, it's gonna take some work, I can fix it, but you might either have to sit out for a little bit, warm up by the fire, or get another boat while I fix this one.
Yeah, he got pretty wet. He was taking a lot of water, so he's gonna take an hour to.
Yeah, he could go dry himself off. That's fine. I've got this bonfire going. If it ever starts going out, I can just cast it. It takes a minute to start it back up again. So
Yeah. Rith.
Yeah.
So you're sitting in there, and it's kind of boring. Inside of the captain's quarters, one of the judges. There's 3 judges, you and 2 others. He'll kind of like look at you, the other 2, and pull out some dice and say, "What do we say we spend a little bit of time and make this go by a little quicker? Anyone do some gambling?"
So sure, I can do some gambling.
Okay. We'll start with a how about a 5 copper ante?
Rith looks at the little change purse that he got in that envelope from the farm, and he's like, takes a gold piece out and puts it on the table.
Oh, big player, huh?
It's just,
There's
he's like, it's not my money, you know.
There's an older lady there that's like, she just kind of looks and's like, "Oh, that's a little much for me. I'll sit out." But Rith, why don't you give me a sleight of hand check?
Oh. Are these the judges he's gambling with?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's my character sheet. 7 + 6, okay. That is a 16 + 6.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely take that first round. You make 5 copper off of this guy.
Nice.
He didn't match you. He was like, that's a bit much for me, but
That's all right. That's all right. Damn, these Dungeons and Daddies dice are rolling hot.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, we can start the 3rd hour. So if Mazakine, if you want to give me a roll, a d20 roll.
So, is anyone allowed to use spells during this? Or cantrips, maybe?
Yeah, you can use spells or cantrips.
loud sounds scare fish away?
Yeah, for the most part.
How far away? I'm an hour away from the dock or the fishing boat, right?
Yeah, you probably rode out a good 2 miles.
Okay, I would like to use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And I would like to make an instantaneous sound that originates from the point of my choice within range. What is the range?
Should be in the spell, like at the top of the
30
spell.
feet?
Yep, anywhere within 30 feet.
But that's going to affect the fish that I'm in range of, right?
Yeah.
Never mind, I was trying to be cool.
Trying to cheat?
I'm trying to be cool!
Cheating is not cool.
If it wins, it does.
What's so cool about winning?
Anyway, hang on. Are fish drawn to light, anybody? Because they'll see my bait better, right? That's what I'm thinking. I haven't gone fishing since I was like 13, maybe 15.
No.
No.
14's not an option.
No, it wasn't. But, is that a
Specifically
thing?
remember.
We don't talk about that year, damn it.
No! It's like 2020, we don't talk about it.
It was a dark year. Got lost in that Chuck E. Cheese.
Anyway, shut the fuck up. I may be younger than all of you, but shut the fuck up.
My neck
Anyway.
and balls.
Dark times in that ball pit, let me tell you.
I would like to use thaumaturgy to cast a dull light under the water
Okay.
about 10 feet away, or about maybe 7 feet away from my cast, where it's somewhat illuminated. I want to use thaumaturgy to do that,
Okay.
so fish may see it better.
Okay.
And then I would like to roll.
Okay, so for this one, roll me a d20, but if you get lower than a 5, it can't go lower than 5. So if you get like a 3, I'll count it as a 5.
Okay. But I still roll a normal d20?
Yep, and I will give the same effect to Petunia because she is with you.
Right. Okay, oh my god, please be good. My light didn't go out. Nat 20, look at this fucking shit, babe! Nat 20!
Okay, give me a d6 roll.
I may have gotten a little too hyped about that. No one's comment. That is a 5. Come on, those are some good rolls in combination. That's gotta be good, right?
You fished up a golden trout.
Let me go look at the sheet, and then I'll see your choice or not. So close, you bitch! If I had gotten a 6, I would have gotten it, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh!
Harbinger. Are you going to be using a spell slot for the 3rd hour?
Yeah, I'd have to use my Rod of the Pack Keeper to get a spell slot back, but I can do that.
Okay. So I will make your roll with advantage. Good thing, because you rolled a 2 on that first one.
Man, I'm good at it.
You got a bitterling for your
I
next
have a
catch.
question.
What's up?
I'll be
How do his spell slots give him advantage?
He's flying above the water and diving into it. Actually, I do have to, since you're diving into the water, I do have to do not a charisma, constitution save for you.
That's
I
fine.
wasn't trying to start you on all that. I was just wondering, because like I was trying to use thaumaturgy to lighten my chances, but it doesn't seem like it did.
Well, it made it so you can't get lower than a 5, and that's for free because that's a cantrip, and he's spending spell slots, which is finite, whereas cantrips are infinite, so I'm giving a little more advantage.
I mean, that's fair. I was looking through my spells trying to use a spell, but cantrip seemed like my best option.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially, and I'm going to keep doing it because it's a cantrip, so it still helps. where,
Exactly.
Like, if I roll a little bit or shitty, you know, I still get a 5.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not upset. I'm just curious how the mechanics are working.
Petunia rolled up another kill-a-fish with that, and... Oh, I gotta do
PJ's
Harbinger's
gonna be stoked.
charisma. His DC is going to be, since it's pretty cold out, it's going to be... Well, you have cold weather gear, so I'll lower it. So I'll make it 10. and you got a 3.
Oh, I'm shitty.
So I will make you have to sit out for 1 hour to warm up. All right, so
I'm just manifesting right now, and no one has to listen.
Freezing my
Just
nuts off.
manifesting a D20.
Did you say you're freezing your nugs off?
Yeah.
Is he a chicken?
I like it.
at this point, Enoch, you're called to the ship to help warm up Harbinger. They're like, yeah, we've got a participant who went in the water and they're freezing a little bit.
Harbinger is unfazed. He's having the time of his life. He's doing basic bird stuff, so...
He's just a little birdie. He's a little half bird.
He's a basic bird. You heard basic bitch, but now this is basic bird.
Basic
Right.
bird.
I mean, I guess, like, I would just be like, well, we could just wrap him in a blanket and take him to the bonfire. I mean,
Yep, if you want to take him back with you.
Does
Yeah,
that
I guess I'll
sort
just
of
roam back to the
disqualify him, or
bonfire.
is he gonna get to fly again?
He'll just have to sit the next hour out while he warms up.
And there's 8
Is
hours.
it Wednesday by chance?
Is it
I mean,
Wednesday?
Is it
It's
Wednesday,
Wet Chicken
my
Wednesday.
dude? It is Wednesday, my dude.
On the calendar, it is the 5th day of the week out of 10. So
Oh.
So,
Wednesday.
What calendar is this?
It's Wet Chicken
It's
Wednesday.
like 10 days, Sydney. It's 10 days. Alright, so I guess one other thing Enoch's doing is if there's, like, not a whole lot of, like, if everything, people aren't, you know, like, breaking shit constantly, he's probably also just, like, got hot chocolate for anybody warming up.
yeah, it's not super busy. People aren't breaking things left and right.
You know
Yeah,
what's
so he's probably just got, like, hot
horrible?
beverages for people to
Oh,
warm up
fuck
with
yeah.
as well.
I'm gonna mosey on over there and get me a cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you-
be like,
The most
I'm gonna put up a
wholesome,
finger to
adorable
the other judge and be like, oh, one moment, sir.
Okay, you want to spend this hour and go
Have
get
to
some
go
hot
be
chocolate?
You didn't.
Is there-
You bitch.
Duty
I-
Chocolate, maybe
This
some
feels like
snacks.
the judges in Yu Yu Hakusho
What?
win the tournament.
I want broth.
Essentially, yeah.
broth? Like fish broth? I want some fish broth.
Give me your Yoshi.
All right, so
I'm stressed about my fishing.
the 4th hour begins.
I'm ready.
A couple of fishermen will turn in. They'll be like, "Yeah, I caught 3 fish. It's cold as hell." The one that sank the boat, basically the little boat, he's gonna stay on, but he's gonna keep fishing.
I feel like somebody's saying it's cold as hell, like, really is confusing to Mazuki.
Yeah. I was thinking that, honestly. That's a good call. It's like, you clearly haven't been to hell, sir. And then
Yeah,
proceeds to paddle away. You haven't been to hell and back. I have. Goodbye.
So Harbinger is going to sit this hour out. Are you doing your cantrip again?
Me?
Yeah. Okay, so when you roll, if you get lower than a 5, it's treated as 5.
Okay.
And I will make the same effect for petunias. So
Do
go
I
ahead.
need to go ahead and roll?
Yep, go ahead and roll for the 4th hour.
Do I need to go ahead and roll the d6 too, or wait?
Wait.
Okay. 12.
12.
Not great.
12. You catch a killifish.
Those are
I don't
popular
roll my d6?
Nope.
Why?
because you said so.
That's mean.
Basically, if you roll a 19 or an 18, 19, or 20, then you roll on the more unique fish table. That's the d6.
Technically, he's not stopping you from rolling the d6. It's just pointless.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go pee again because I've broken the seal.
Okay.
Do I have time, or are we going straight to 4th hour? You gotta do the other dudes, right?
A lot of them are turning in by the 5th hour, but you can go pee. I got some scenarios.
But you can wait for me for the fishing turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just gonna take a minute. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I know, I'm trying to fight the urge to go pack a hookah bowl, honestly. I mean, I don't mind. I chose this. I'm a judge, but I'm also like, man, I could go for some leisurely hookah.
The other judge that was gambling with you will say, "How about we do another round?" And he'll set a silver piece on the table.
Oh God! All right, I'll grab one of the silver out of the bag.
You grab a silver piece. Okay.
Enoch's gonna walk over, sipping a cup of coffee, and think, "What are we betting on?"
Just passing
More
the
money.
time.
Yeah. Also, where's my coffee?
Enoch could like gesture to the other judges who all have drinks and be like, I've been putting them right over there, and he'll like gesture to a spot with a cup of now cold coffee.
Damn it. All right, fine. All right, let's do this bet. Let's do this bet. What are we
Okay.
doing?
So give me another. This time the other judge will hop in, and it's just going to
Okay.
be another sleight of hand.
Okay. That is a 15 plus 6.
You make out with 2 silver pieces this time. You got 15 plus 6.
Get a room.
Plus 2 silver, and then I went for 1 copper piece before, right?
You made 5 copper before, and this time you made 2 silver.
We're gonna build that bank eventually, guys. Just give me a couple of years.
And meanwhile, up in the town, Shiv.
That's me.
So you're just kind of going along, and you hear that they're low on wood for repairs down at the fishing tournament. They're looking for someone to make a delivery.
Get I forgot his name.
Marthin?
Martha.
Martha.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, hey, come on, we gotta work double time.
Oh. Wait, where are we going?
We gotta go down to the fishing tournament.
Ooh, that's a ways away, but...
Yep.
Alright, I guess we should get going now.
Yep. See, that's what you do with business, sir.
What happened?
So... Shiv is still doing wood deliveries, and he got an emergency wood delivery for the fishing tournament up in town.
The guy that's boat was broken, or?
Yeah, they're trying to get, like, more stock.
I was making sure my ship didn't fucking
No.
go down like Titanic, bitch.
No, you're good.
That's how you stay in businesses with good service.
Oh. And we can begin the 5th hour. At this point, Harbinger, you are free to take part in this.
My nuggets have thawed. They're already waiting.
Let's see. How many spell slots do you have?
You should have named your guy Tyson.
I use them a lot.
Tyson?
You used all 3 of your spell slots. Okay. You could choose to do a short rest and get your spell slots back for an hour, or you can just keep fishing.
I forgot I could do that. Let's do it.
You want to sit this one out and get your spell slots back?
Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 hours after I do this rest, right?
Yep, there's 2 hours after this rest, so you'll have plenty.
Yep, I'll have all slots back. So yeah, try that.
Okay, so
Warm
you'll
your
sit
notes
out on
back up
this
A
one.
little more.
Time to roll.
Go ahead and roll, yeah.
Oh, my light.
And are you doing your cantrip?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That is... let's see, 14. This
Okay.
is my lucky dice, everyone.
14, you fish up a koi.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I love koi. I think they're like the most pretty fish.
They are beautiful.
What's that, Tyler?
koi pond.
Yeah.
Koi.
And I can keep whatever I don't turn in if I, like, want to keep it.
Oh, yeah.
Is it dead?
Yeah, I mean, it would probably die after a couple hours if you don't keep it in water somehow.
After a couple hours, though. I still have a few.
Yeah.
Hang on. Can I... You know how fishermen put down the thing and it holds the fish in water? The spike and everything? Can I do that?
Yeah, sure. Do you have a net or something you can make out of that?
Let me see, actually, because I was thinking more like I have a few hours till I have to be back to the dock, right?
Right.
And it'll be okay for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking when I got back, I could do it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do it like in the middle of the fucking lake.
Right. Did you do your D20 roll then?
I rolled
Yeah,
14.
that's right. Yep, you got the koi. And we will begin the 6th hour. Gotta roll for this guy who crashed the fucking ship.
What did he crash?
A rock. Harbinger's using a
Big ass rock.
spell slot, so he will be rolling
Maybe.
with advantage.
Wow.
You got a 16, so you caught a trout.
Gotta be careful, cinder blocks. They might cross the road.
I was gonna say those cinder blocks are pretty wily.
And you passed your Constitution save for diving in the water.
This is probably one of my favorite stories. I wasn't present.
And Petunia.
How's Petunia doing, by the way? Like, I know she caught a few, what was it, killifish?
Yep, she caught 2 killifish, a salmon, and a hickory turtle.
That sounds
Fucking turtle.
A
Disqualified. That's not a fish.
But he's a friend. Okay, he counts.
Yeah, I want the turtle. Come with us.
Right? I want the fucking turtle.
And she just now caught an eel.
Okay. Not great, but not the worst.
She's getting all
I'm
the
sure she
exotic
didn't
ones.
crash our boat into a rock, so.
Slippery tube dude? Or
Oh,
is it a nope rope?
1, 2, 3. And I gotta do one more.
Ah, no rope.
Nope, bro?
Nope rope.
No, those are snakes.
Danger noodle.
Yeah, I thought that was no snakes. At first, when you said nope rope, I thought, you know, but
Nope rope are non-poisonous snakes.
they are pretty cute. They're little danger noodles.
You know, danger noodles are the poisonous snakes.
No.
What about slippery tube dude?
Those
Snakes
are garden
are-
snakes. Those
You-
are garden snakes.
Nope, those are nope ropes.
Did you
That's
make
when
your
you just
roll?
look at them and you're like,
Again?
nope.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be starting the 7th hour. Sorry, I did forget to mention that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm still on the koi. I didn't roll again. Hang on.
Yep, we'll do another roll here.
Nah.
That's a nat 20, baby.
Oh, nice.
That's a nat 20, baby.
That'll be a D6.
Now I do a d6.
Yep.
Oh, please be good. 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 Oh, I don't want to look. Guess what, bitch?
Hmm.
Guess what, bitch? It's a 6.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Oh, you picked it up.
Oh,
Now I
you want
can't
me
prove
to-
it, but it's fine. You got
Oh.
a 6?
You want me to roll it again? It
No.
doesn't have to count. I still have.
No, it's fine. You definitely got an aileron salmon.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were coming
You're
to
fine.
prove it.
I was just
excited.
looking before you picked it up. I wanted to see.
Oh, I can't promise I can do it again.
It's all good. And at the 7th hour, at this point, Shiv.
I got an hour on salmon though.
Yeah. Shiv, you show up. It took 2 hours to get down there, going double speed. Your horse or your mules and the horse are pretty tired, but you meet Enoch there on the bay with the delivery of wood.
Where the watermelon grow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Enoch will, walk with like Silverwing to unload that shit where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I literally am so much hungry right now.
So, prepping it, all that good stuff.
Oh.
All right.
What was the one that you said you caught a gold hour on salmon? Was that Riz? Or?
He caught a golden one before. Yeah, it was basked in a basically like a holy grove.
Yeah, he dumped
When
it
he
in
did
the
the
moon
one
pool.
shot or what?
No, it was
No.
when you were sick.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we took it to like a sacred location where a goddess literally appeared out of a pool of water, and then he let it swim around in that water, and it became enriched with divine power.
It's
I-
true.
I need someone to catch me up on this because I was very ill and I was on a lot of medication. But that sounds really fascinating and I would like to hear more about it.
I already sold it.
I feel like she was here.
She
Did you
was
say
here
you
for the.
sold it?
He sold it for like what 400 or 300 or something like that.
It was like 300.
And the judges are gonna do one last round of gambling, with a gold
Okay.
piece as an ante.
Wait, that was the 5th round, right? The 5th hour?
That was the 7th hour.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I've been labeling them by my catches and I paddled in an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these should be like through 2 through 6 when I'm paddling back on. Okay. Sorry, I was really hoping to catch another one and keep it.
No, you're good. So you wanna get into this gambling round, Rith?
Of course.
All right.
Course.
y'all ante up a gold piece and go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
I'm so sad that I caught one and I can't keep it though.
Damn, this brand new set of dice is rolling hot. 18 plus 6.
Who said
My
you
guy
can't
got
keep
some
it?
weighted dice.
They just came in. They're the Dungeons and Daddies dice.
Oh, you were serious about that?
Yeah.
You make 2 gold on this
Send me a link.
gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pot. Check it out.
And
I
then
make 2 gold.
That's a podcast, you said, Tyler?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it just roleplay, like critical role shit, or not the time? Sorry.
so beginning of the 8th hour, Mazaki and Petunia, you guys start heading back.
I love that. Send me a link to those if you have one, Aaron.
And then Harbinger will make his last
Those are beautiful.
check with advantage. So he gets a 14, which is another koi. Goodness, kois are very
I
common
won,
here.
right?
Probably.
I won, right?
What'd I get for round 7?
You're gonna get shit. Wait, I thought you did a long rest then, or a short rest.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
He said I'd get 2 hours afterwards. It was only
On
1 hour.
D&D.
No, your last one was a salmon. Sorry.
Oh, if I die, I'm gonna be mad. No, you're not.
Hey,
No. Stop.
the fuck is happening?
Sounds like Andrea's home.
Ah,
She's sick and she wants a hug, and I don't feel like getting sick. Sorry.
I'm not sick anymore. Give me a
give her
hug.
a hug.
Lick 'em.
Give her a fucking hug. Either give her a hug or give her an R2D2.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
You're good. Rith, since you are a judge, I am gonna enlist your help. Can you tally up these on the points?
Yes.
These are the 7 other fishermen. That's what they caught. I gotta figure out what was the best catches for Harbinger. Let's see.
Koi.
You did
Don't be
catch
coy.
2 kois.
I have like 30 points. I ate my eel, so I can't turn that in.
Right.
I have a bitterling and 2 koi.
You also have a trout and a salmon.
Oh, trout and salmon.
The kois are worth more than the salmon, so we'll count 2 of your kois. The bitterlings aren't worth much. They're a little bit. So you got 2 kois and a trout for 50 points total. Petunia. Let's see. She got 2 killifish. She got a salmon. Oh, she did get that hickory turtle. That's worth 50.
And we don't get them back after this?
Right.
I'm not turning anything in. I want my fish.
I really want that salmon, but hey, actually, before I decide what I'm turning in, what do we win?
That you do actually know what you would win. Hold on a second.
And
Hold on
I
a
gotta
second.
make sure it's worth my salmon. My Aileron salmon. I still go to the grocery store, and when I see a salmon, I smack it and be like, that's a good Aileron salmon right there. And that's Fritz's fault.
you said you smacked it?
The winner gets 100 gold and a hook of Fisher's Delight, a magical item.
What does it do? Hang on, I'll
You're done that.
You said Fisher's Delight.
Hook of Fisher's Delight,
It's rare.
as well as a Trident of Fish Command.
What? You get to be Aquaman?
I want to be Aquaman.
Second place gets 20 gold and third place gets 10.
Second place, it's a trident fish command, but it's only commands 1 fish. You gotta find out.
It's a sea bass.
Did you intentionally skip number 4?
What?
Oh yeah, I took him out.
Okay.
It was too much to keep track of. Sorry.
Oh, that's alright.
I didn't want to keep using up more time, you know what I mean?
Good animal.
Sorry.
Or got eaten by a bear.
Jacob, whenever
Right.
you turn your camera on and it's dark, I picture you as one of the members of Queen, and there's just 3 floating heads around you in the music video for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. I do have kind of a thing for Queen, though, so that's a really specific image.
Yeah, no, I think we all see that whenever I do this.
Yeah.
Start singing, Jake.
Nobody here wants that.
I really want
Well-
that.
No, you don't.
I want that so bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick break. I have to pee, and I'll come back for totals and stuff from you, Riff.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus 250. Yeah, it's 390.
So, in third place is, by the looks of it, Umbra.
Umbra was interested?
Mm-hmm.
That's dirty.
With 128,
That's dirty, right?
and she wins 10 gold pieces.
Let her chew on them.
Second place was Fisherman Sam Hill with
What the Sam Hill is this?
with 138 points, and he gets 30 gold pieces. And first place was Mazakeen
Yeah!
with a whopping 390 point total, winning 100 gold pieces, a hook of Fisherman's Delight, and a trident of Fish Command.
Oh, that was worth an Aileron salmon. Okay.
Um,
I'm happy. I still can't believe I got that, though.
all of the people who helped work on the tournament, so that would be, Rith, Shiv, Enoch. You guys are each paid 30 gold pieces.
Cool.
I'm gonna add that to my inventory, actually.
Oh, you also win basically a small little metal ribbon thing.
Hell yeah! Is it one that I can wear?
Yeah.
I would like to wear it on my armor. If I can.
I'm gonna give the 30 gold to the kid.
Okay. He'll offer to split it with you. Because you are the one kind of heading this this whole thing.
Yeah, but he's got a family to take care of.
Oh,
Yeah.
we all.
He's just kind of like wide-eyed, like, that's a lot of money.
Hey, how do I add this to D&D Beyond if I'm managing my inventory?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to add the items, the hook of Fisherman's Delight and the trident of Fish Command.
The hook of fit. You should just be able to type them in and they'll show up.
Well, the trident of Fish Command does. However, did I get it? It's hook of Fisher's Delight, right?
Yep, that's it.
It's not showing up.
Checking.
The only thing that shows up if I type in hook is grappling hook.
Huh.
We do not own
Grappling
it.
hook.
It's part of the Frost Maiden.
God damn. Okay.
I
I'll,
feel like we keep pulling stuff from that. We always
Yeah,
have to
because
put
I
the blade
had
in there.
I had that lure in Tyler's campaign.
Yeah, Tyler owns the book, I think, but I don't think we have it on the yet.
Hey, Jacob, don't die. I'm all the way over here.
Let me
just keep it written down. I'll
Can
just make it
we
a
edit
custom.
it, though?
I'll just make it a custom item.
Mitch, I'm just gonna buy this stupid item. It's fine.
Do I get the same abilities then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I've had to do this for my campaign a couple of times, so I just go in and buy a magic item real quick.
Oh. Well, let me buy it later because it's part of my campaign. I want that to be on you, Jake.
I mean, You could just send me the money in PayPal or something, because like
Okay.
my credit card signed up with the Yet Another D&D show.
Okay.
Can't
We'll sort that out later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distract. I was just wondering.
Oh no, you're good.
Yep, all good. Valid question. Yep. So at this point, the caravan will start to head back. The judges will head back as well, and the workers like Enoch and Shiv, you'll help kind of pack up, and like pretty much anchor the large ship into the bay, and set all the rowboats on it and stuff, but nothing too crazy physically taxing.
Has Mazakina encountered Rith yet after this turning?
Yeah, you would probably all be riding back together.
Okay, can I hang on. Mazakine would like to clap, like a friendly clap on the back for Rith and be like, I get why you were so proud of that salmon, that was a good catch. Man, that feels good. And then she would just like to go back to her own, like, fiddling with the trident that she got. She's looking at it, but she just like claps him on the back, like, damn, that was a good catch. Good job. And then she goes back to her own little fiddling and whatnot.
Why is she clasping him on the back and saying good job? Like that, I don't.
Because he caught a salmon before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
And
like saying.
Mazakine's like, damn, I get why you were so proud of that.
Gotcha, okay.
I don't have to.
Sorry, I'm gonna finish up my popcorn.
Mazakine's trying to be friendly, essentially. That's the goal. She doesn't really understand it all, but she's trying her best.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It was an attempt, but I think Mazakine's attempts with Rith don't go the way she wants them to.
Rith doesn't like tieflings, I don't think.
I guess.
No.
What?
I said no.
That's racist!
Yes.
How dare you? I'll make sure you burn in hell.
Yeah.
Sydney, you should be able to add the hook to your inventory now.
Oh, thank you. Let me try that.
Let me advance the day one more.
Mitch, don't worry about it. It was $2.
It
Oh,
added to
okay.
it, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Jacob.
Yep.
And with that, the tournament has come to an end. On this.
I'm wearing my little ribbon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And as a judge, you also get a ribbon, Rith. This one's a different one. It's a little smaller, more subtle, and it just like basically qualifies you to be judge for future fishing tourneys.
Nice.
So, should you decide to hold one yourself, you just send mail to the fishing guild here and
Nice.
get.
Does that mean I'm
approval.
part of the fishing guild now?
I mean, essentially, you would be. Yeah, you're like.
I'm like a retired fisherman. Like I'm not gonna really fish anymore, but like I like the fact that he's got like a pedigree now. Like he's got a history.
Essentially, yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Mazakine, you also have that same authority to send mail to the Fishers Guild. So you both, because you won the tourney, you participate as being a judge. You guys can basically set up fishing tournaments.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And it probably would be a lot of help to have it. Well, you can set one up anywhere. You just send some mail to Horsa. Like you send out a pigeon or whatever, carrier pigeon, some mail to Horsa, the fishing guild here, or any fishing guild really is recognized. So if the town has a fishing tourney, you don't have to send mail out, or fishing tourney, a fisherman's guild. But if you do set up a fishing tournament, you basically are taking in proceeds for entries. You can't participate, but you will get a little bit of money if you set it up. So, like, being a judge got you 30 gold.
Right.
Is this like an annual thing, or they just do it sporadically? Or?
Here it's annual. It's in the winter, but if you go down somewhere and you have like a set, like a week of time to just kind of chill, you can be like, I'm gonna try setting up a fishing tournament.
Okay.
And at this point, everybody's back in Horsa.
Mm-hmm.
And Shiv, you've pretty much finished up your week's worth of work, so you got your pay. So honestly, at this point, if you guys wanted to set out, you could, or if there's anything else you wanted to take care of here in Horsa.
I mean, how much money did I make over the week at my stalls?
Oh yeah, I did roll for that. One sec.
Also, there's the whole matter of the orphanage thing.
Okay. Let me see. So we'll tackle you first, Enoch. You made 20 gold flat, basically.
Other than that, the other thing Enoch's doing is just making sure the wagon and the horses are ready to go and not gonna not breaking down 5 minutes into the damn trip.
Yeah. And Shiv, you know of this thing taking place at the orphanage here in the next, it happens tomorrow. So if that's something you want to bring up to the group.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell them about the orphanage. Little benefit that I'm trying to get going.
Yeah, so when Shiv was doing the rounds of delivery, she came across this orphanage and decided to hold like a benefit for this orphanage.
It's in shambles and no one's helping.
Yeah. And there are donations going on at the inn. Was there anything you want to do in particular, Shiv, for this?
Not really. I just wanted it to be like a cool little party that, and bring attention to the fact that, this orphanage is here and, needs help.
Okay. So while you guys are at the orphanage day of this benefit, they are holding a raffle. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so yeah, they're holding a raffle. So if you want to participate in the raffle, you can donate, I'm going to say 5 copper. And I will make some rolls and see if any of you guys win. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know.
I would, but
What
it's
is
not
it?
letting me
A
do
raffle?
Yeah.
And the proceeds go
Why-
to the
why won't it let me-
orphanage?
Yes.
Or-
Joe, to answer your question, refresh the page. I think the ADBR might be having some server issues right now.
I did refresh it.
What's it not letting you do?
It won't let me add my gold for the week and then take out the copper pieces.
I don't know. Working fine for me. Just make a note of it.
It's literally not letting me do anything.
So,
this is-
alright,
Oh.
cool.
am I not logged in?
You might not be
I'm not
logged in.
logged
Yeah.
Stupid.
Alright, Enoch, is he gonna do a raffle? I just feel like Enoch's not. I don't think he really understands gambling or raffles.
That's fair.
Okay. I'm just.
Unless he was allowed to rig it, then he might be in. But if it's clear you can't rig the raffle, which it probably is, he'd probably be like, "Well, why would I leave it up to chance?"
You could probably rig it.
Hey babe, do you want the rest of my popcorn? Just a few pieces.
Rig it in a way that's I want to point out, Enoch isn't trying to be sneaky about rigging it. He would just straight up asking, well, can I just design it so I win?
Mazakine wants in on it. But I have to pee again.
So give me a persuasion check, Enoch. And if you want Mazakine's help, You can split the winnings, but you get
No, it's fine.
advantage.
It's fine. Enoch's not. He's being very blunt. Like he doesn't understand what a raffle is, or that it's supposed to be a big up chance.
So if you're being that, you got a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they make sure you stay pretty far away from.
Yeah, like Enoch's just like trying to understand like what the point of this is. Like, why would you spend money on a prize when you could just give it to the thing that people are donating? Like he completely is missing the point.
Gotcha. Is anyone else going to take place in this?
I am.
You are?
I already paid my $5 pieces.
Okay. If anyone else wants to, they
How
can.
much is the raffle with the entry?
5 copper.
I mean, I won that. Yeah, so that's technically free copper at that point. Yeah, fine.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Sounds good. And I think Tyler's AFK, but I'll see if he wants to. It doesn't really matter. So I just need whoever entered.
Tyler's probably gonna spend all of his money because, yeah, Harbinger does that.
So whoever entered, give me a D100 roll.
D100.
Well, how does that work? The 001 one, right?
Yep, and then
Yep.
D10.
The 001.
I've rolled out 3 numbers, and if you match that, then you'll win. It's nothing crazy. It's just like little gift
That's all right.
sets.
That's alright. And then what is it? The D10?
Yep.
And which one do I
Wait.
read first?
I lied. That's 4.
You need
Are
the
you-
double-digit one first.
Jacob was
Okay.
unable to get the persuasion check, but if you want to take place in the raffle, it's 5 copper.
I'm in.
Okay. Just roll me a D100 and remove 5 copper from your inventory.
I have a D100.
92.
Your D10, your 2 D10s.
Oh. I only have one D10.
You should have a D10 and then a D10 with 10 digits.
Okay.
They both look the same.
Oh my goodness. I just put my headphones back on and it scared the fuck out of me.
Okay, so Rith got a 92.
Yeah.
You are not a winner.
No!
4?
A 4?
Yeah.
No win.
I can't tell which one's in the right ones.
What 2 numbers did you roll?
I haven't yet.
Oh.
Talking about the dice, I've never even... Is it these 2?
Yes.
So I rolled them at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I rolled 50 and 7.
So you rolled a 57, so no one won, but that's fine. It wasn't like you're gonna get anything exclusive.
What was the winning numbers?
83 was first place.
Did we have to
Damn
put,
it.
Did we have to put money in to roll?
Yeah, 5 copper.
Okay, let me take that out of my inventory.
Second place was 77, and third place was 17.
Okay.
First
That's
place
close to
was 3 candles, 3 rations, and a dragon's dice set.
Oh, that was cool.
Second place was 1 candle, 2 rations, and a set of playing cards, and third place was a candle.
You said 20 gold? Or silver? Copper?
5 copper.
My whole brain is going, what the fuck?
But, I mean, they thank you for
Went to a
donating
good
to the
cause,
orphanage and all that.
Well, that's why Mesky wanted to join.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The dice would have been cool.
yeah.
Did they get their shoes yet?
Yeah, the shoe cobbler will be there. What's his name? Hold on, let me pull it up. Shoe cobbler, Vethenhaxus the Drow, and
Yeah.
he's donated pretty much a set of shoes for all the kids.
Before I forget,
No, he didn't. I bought those.
Wow, he's giving them to them. And what's that, Enoch?
before we leave this town, Enoch did want to buy a net.
Okay. Yeah, you could easily do that.
I just forgot about it last time.
You'll head to Willoughby's Wares and buy yourself in that normal price.
So many. I have such a huge inventory in this campaign.
I might run downstairs and grab myself a drink.
Michael put some coals on it. That's cool.
Okay, yeah, we'll take a
Sit here.
quick 5-minute break.
Cool. I'll be right back.
Okay, so after all the festivities and fun, you guys are finally prepared to head out towards Regent's Field. you do have to head east a little bit to hit the bridge, and that's probably a half a day's hike. I mean, there's nothing crazy you have to worry about. And you start heading that way. I assume y'all are on the back of the carriage.
I'm not throwing the toy.
And eventually, it's just you guys. You are in a small caravan, but they all kind of part ways, going through different parts of the town. And eventually, you find yourself pretty much on the outside of town. Oh, we lost someone.
No, that was me. I'm having trouble.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah, everyone was glitching.
Oh.
And then your voice was going in and out, and I can hear you, but like I didn't want it to do with everyone else talking.
Gotcha. Anyways, so yeah, you guys eventually do get to the Regent's Bridge, and on it there is a plaque that reads, hold on a second. It says, "Dedicated to High Queen Alicia Kendrick for uniting the folk and the Northlanders, as well as the dwarves of Blackstone. This monument is a testament to their devotion and willing to serve." And you see this huge bridge. It's probably like half a mile wide, and it goes on for, like I said, probably about 10 miles over this ravine. This huge, just like wonder of a monument. And as you're going along, let me check passive perceptions real quick. Actually, if everyone could give just
Alicia Kendrick?
Yeah. If everyone wants to give me their passive perception.
14.
I think mine's like 12.
Oh yeah, I can check yours for you.
Both mine and Silver Wings is 15.
11.
Passive perception, yeah.
That's passive wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking up. I'm checking out.
I can look yours up if you need me to.
I'm trying.
Mitch,
Yeah.
did you ever send me those riddles?
No, I will after this.
Okay.
Rith, your passive perception is 16.
Okay.
And you're the only one over 15, I believe.
I thought it was high, so.
What
yeah.
were yours, Enoch? What were your? Was it?
15 and 15.
Okay. So yeah, anyone over 15, which I believe is just Rith, you would notice this. There's some scales kind of wedged into the ground as you start to traverse this bridge.
Can I point them out to Umbra and see if she can grab them?
Yeah, so you point them out, and Umbra will kind of get off your shoulder. She's still a white dragon, right?
Yeah, but it could be on my shoulder, though.
Okay, she'll kind of... Well, she's medium, so she's kind of like... Probably like wrapped around your shoulders.
Even though I can ride her?
Oh, she's large now?
Mm-hmm.
I can ride her. No, she's medium, but I can ride her as medium.
Oh, she's big enough to ride. Okay, so she definitely wouldn't be on your shoulders.
So I was like, I'm dead.
Yeah, you need you to give me a Constitution save. No, not really.
Yeah, right.
I assume you're probably riding Umbra then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you gonna get off of her and let her investigate, or are you gonna stay on?
I'll get off and let her investigate because it seems kind of like the thing.
Okay. Yep. And she'll kind of sniff around and kind of like, as she grabs one, she looks like she convulses in pain. As you see, some of her scales, like, they're still white, but at the end they kind of like have this like fading effect into black, and this smoky aura comes off of her.
Oh shit! I'll run over and just check on her and see what's going on.
It looks like, you know how like if someone's getting electrocuted by holding something they can't let go?
Yeah.
It's like that. She's holding on to one of these scales that's embedded into the bridge.
Can she talk?
You can try to talk with her.
Yeah, I'll be like, are you okay? What's going on? Do you need me to take it?
Have her make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit, her stuff's upstairs.
That just goes off your con?
No, I'm both guys on
Use her proficiency bonus. Let me see. I'll just do it. I'll just roll it on here. Digital. Here we go. 9, so it'd be like 9 plus 4.
She's unable to answer you.
Okay.
She looks like she's being racked with pain as like this shadowy substance starts to wrap around her body.
I will try to take it out of her claw.
Okay. As you do, give me a dex save.
Well, since I still don't have my dice, I will use this. That's a 20, dirty.
She tries to bite at you, actually, but you manage to get your hand away in time.
So then do I just let her walk through it?
At this point, she does let go because she's distracted enough, and the shadowy effect seems to leave her. But as this happens, everyone can notice this. 4 figures flying through the air above you. The shadow is cast down from the sky. 4 draconic shapes flying over the bridge and to start to descend on the other side, like opposite of you. There are 3 that you can recognize. These are wyverns, but the other one is shadowy and much larger.
Oh God!
As they land on the bridge, probably. Who did we lose? Oh, Tyler. They land on the bridge probably about 60 feet from you. And you would recognize this dragon.
Okay. What recognize it as?
His name is Furlanastus.
Oh God damn it.
Otherwise known as the Ancient Shadow Dragon.
Didn't we already?
And atop him is a rider in dark black plate mail, trimmed with purple.
What was our encounter with him already? I can't remember.
You guys came across him in Caracaladir as he was flying away with his meeting with the king. You guys were walking into the king's meeting.
I knew we met him, but my notes are a mess.
And there are 3 other wyverns near him. These ones are actually not wyverns, though. These are adult shadow dragons with riders on each of them.
Oh shit!
And we are going to end there for the night.
Oh, what a cliffhanger, you son of a... How dare you do that to me? My heart is going a mile a minute. How dare you hurt me so?
The last thing he says is... Rith Silverin. He just says your name.
I didn't even know Rith's last name until now.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Yet Another D&D show. We can be found on Twitter, where you can hear about updates on the show at YaDND. That is at YA_DND. Thanks again, and see you next week.